Hola, welcome back, and in this lesson we're going to talk about something very special. The delicious food of Portugal. I'm biased because I love food, but if you want to truly experience the Portuguese culture, you need to taste our amazing dishes. Let's dive into some of the most famous and traditional foods you'll find across the country. For this one, I won't do any recap as it's the explanation of the dishes, and as such, take notes along the way. First, let's start with the heart of Portuguese cuisine, seafood. Being by the Atlantic, Portugal has some of the best seafood in the world, and one of the most iconic dishes is bacalhau, or codfish. In fact, they say there are over 1,000 ways to cook bacalhau here. Three of the most famous recipes are bacalhau à brás, a shredded codfish mixed with onions, potatoes, and eggs. It's a must try. Bacalhau com natas, my favorite one, also shredded codfish with cream and fried or smashed potatoes, depending on the recipe. Don't leave Portugal without trying this one, please. Bacalhau alagareiro, cooked in olive oil, garlic, and potatoes, finishing in the oven. You try that one and let me know. Cooked in the same way as the last one, we have polvo alagareiro, which is octopus. Oh my, did I already say that I had a favorite one? I know that for some cultures, octopus is not commonly cooked, but honestly, try it out. It's really tender and tasty. And if you're on the coast, look out for arroz de marisco, which is a seafood rice dish filled with prawns, clams, and other shellfish. A favorite for the seafood lovers. Now, for the meat lovers out there, Portugal has plenty of hearty dishes. One of the most famous one is cozido à portuguesa. This is a traditional stew with all sorts of meat. Pork, beef, chicken, along with vegetables and sausages. It's a true feast on a plate, perfect for a big family meal. And if you're in the southern region of Alentejo, you can't miss carne de porco alentejana. This dish combines pork and clams in a delicious blend of flavors served with crispy fried potatoes. It might sound like a strange combination, but trust me, it's delicious. If you're looking for something savory and small, try bifana, a pork sandwich with thin slices of marinated pork, which usually served in a soft roll. It's great for a snack on the go or a quick meal at a cafe. Every region in Portugal has its own specialty, so depending on where you're traveling to, there's always something new to try. If you're in Porto or Braga, make sure you try the francesinha, a massive sandwich layered with ham, sausage, steak, and topped with melt cheese, a fried egg, and a rich, spicy sauce. It's as delicious as it's filling. You might need a nap afterwards, though. Portugal also has amazing soups. One of the most famous is caldo verde. It's a kale and potato soup with slices of chorizo, a spicy sausage. It's comforting, simple, and packed with flavor, especially on cooler days. And if you're vegetarian vegan, you'll also find interesting dishes for you. Everywhere you go has always different options, and the same goes for kids. So whether you're enjoying a fresh seafood dish or digging into a hearty stew, Portugal's cuisine is full of rich flavors and wonderful surprises. Now that you know some of the most dishes, make sure you try them on your next trip. But it's not all about heavy meals. Portugal also has a lighter and sweet side with desserts that are rich, delicious, and packed with history that makes them even more special. If you have a sweet tooth, you're in for a treat because we're going to explore some of the most famous Portuguese desserts you'll find around the country. Let's start with the king of Portuguese sweets, pastel de nata. These creamy custard tart have a golden, flaky crust and a smooth filling. They are usually topped with a bit of cinnamon or powdered sugar, and they are perfect with a cup of coffee. You'll find them in almost every cafe and bakery, and trust me, they're addictive. Next up is bolo de Berlim. It's a soft, fluffy dough filled with a rich egg custard known as creme de ovo. You'll find these treats at bakeries and even on the beach during summer. Now, let's talk about something truly traditional, tocinho do céu. This cake, whose name means bacon from heaven, doesn't actually have bacon, but it's super rich thanks to almonds and egg yolks. It's a dense, sweet cake with a hint of a citrus flavor, usually topped with powdered sugar. It's a popular dessert in many parts of Portugal, especially in convents where it was first made. Now, a comforting dessert that's popular all over Portugal, arroz doce, or rice pudding. This creamy dessert is made with rice, milk, sugar, and lemon zest, and it's topped with a sprinkle of cinnamon. It's simple but so delicious, and you'll find it in many homes and restaurants. It's a true Portuguese classic, especially during Christmas time. And if you're visiting Sintra, you have to try queijadas de Sintra. These are small, sweet tarts made from cheese, sugar, flour, and cinnamon. They have a unique, slightly chewy texture with a rich flavor that's hard to forget. They've been around for centuries, and Sintra is known for them. So make sure to try one if you're in the area. Portugal is famous for its doces conventuais, or convent sweets, which are desserts made with lots of egg yolks and sugar thanks to recipes developed in monasteries centuries ago. Examples include ovos moles from Aveiro, a creamy egg yolk filling wrapped in a thin wafer, and encharcada, an ultra-sweet pudding made of egg yolks and sugar. These desserts are a part of Portugal's unique history and are unlike anything you'll find elsewhere. Apart from this, the regular word for cake is bolo, and you'll find multiple choices as bolo de cenoura, a carrot cake, or bolo de noz, a walnut cake, to name a few. We can say that our pastelarias, pastry shops, are really filled with a blend of happiness and sugar. It's impossible to name all of them, so make sure to search for the typical ones depending on the city you're at. We wrap up this one, let's quickly go over fruits as they are a common part of our daily habits too. And you can find many sweets made of fruits as well as drinks as we covered before. By now, you already know that laranja stands for orange, limão for lemon, morango for strawberry, and maracujá for passion fruit. Banana is banana, easy one. And maçã stands for apple, which we have a lot of sweets made of. Then, during the summer, it's quite common to find ananas or abacaxi, which is pineapple, melão, which is melon, melancia, which is watermelon, or cerejas, which is cherries. So now you know some of Portugal's most famous desserts and fruits that we eat. From the creamy pastel de nata to the rich tocinho do céu, there's a sweet treat for every taste. When you're exploring Portugal, make sure to try these desserts and experience the country's amazing flavors. But don't forget to balance it out with our fruits. Ciao and bon appetit!